Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the UTEP Miners and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Miners ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Air Force's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Out to guide this offense is Liam Zarka. Man, he was razor sharp last time out. Completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat about Air Force. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. So the UTEP Miners offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. To the air, it's Colson. Fires to the wideout. Fires left side, it's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Running inside, it's Barnes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run.
Caught. Touchdown, Niners. Once he got some room, it was over.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Might be changing the route. He leaves it with the back. Brings into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll go to the air on second and short. With the catch, it's Pickett. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's long. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Got it, looking for the first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the Falcons are marching down the field. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Chambers. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. On the move. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm. And I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And really nice.
Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal.
Keep. Here we go. Ready. Go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Colson. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There's some room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Powers through the defender. Snags it, and he's up, headed to the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, UTEP. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Give to the running back. Oh, better look out. Wide open spaces. And they get him out of bounds. explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's long. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Booster! Return! Go!
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Miners want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. To the air, it's Colson. Makes the grab. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Miners are flying down the field. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this...
Snags it, and there's running room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle at the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. To the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The play-action fake. They're working that left side. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
Going to the ground. He breaks a tackle, and he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Third and short now from their own 48. Quarterback making adjustments. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Quick release by the QB.
And these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. They're just, you could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff to the lone back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got his man on the right. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Trying play action. Now sliding to his left. Touchdown, Air Force! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Dropping back, it's Colson. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 4 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Sooners with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now over to your game in Colorado Springs. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Here we go.
Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Miners are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at...
Makes the catch and he's free. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Colson. He's got it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, find themselves playing from behind. Tight end now in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Got it behind the line. It's Allen. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines.
22. Ready, go.
They're going to run it. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Off play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Falcons have this offense rolling. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and, boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. They blocked the kick. He's got the ball, and it's live.
You know, it's blocked field goals in moments like that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Miners headed quickly to the line. Finds a tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Colson. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. This time he wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Working the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Going for 6. Touchdown, Miners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Handoff to the single back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The short hands. It's long. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Falcons come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air on first down. He's got his man across the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They'll run play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. To the end zone, and is picked off.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and that...
But, and he's got room. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The option, the keeper, finding some room, picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Bring in the heat. Working that left side now.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Escapes the pressure going right. Crosses the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Give to the big fullback. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. The pitch. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.